Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I feel like now, these days, I am just really a guy who works more than a guy who plays music. It's really too much. I spent a lot of time playing music, traveling the country, putting out records, et cetera, et cetera. Did it with a band for a long time out of Atlanta, and then I did it off on the West Coast too for a long time. Then I had a kid. You know, I mean, this is the... So now I'm like a guy who works and doesn't play enough guitar anymore. But I'm here with my wife, and she too is an awesome musician. So we've been working on her music lately, and she's got a few singles out that are doing really well in the UK and Ireland. So there's that. She lets me play with her. That's pretty cool. But this guitar is tuned to open G. So I think I'm gonna play the song that I would play on that first, and then maybe I'll change it up. But the story, I don't always tell stories to songs, but this one is in 2007. I was playing with my old band, No River City, and we did a Valentine's Day tour in the Northeast, in the snowy snowstorms and blizzards of the Northeast, and it was like kind of disastrous. We all did way too much drugs and had too much fun, and I ended up having like the one legitimate one-night stand I've ever had in my entire life. It kind of like ruined everything. And we sort of crashed and burned shortly thereafter. But it was like a great, one of those touchstone moments on the way to recovery. Because I've been sober for 12 years this year. Yeah. And thank you. Yeah. But yeah, so you know, what do you do with these things but write songs about them when you figure out how? Kentucky girl, brown eyes big and soft, standing by the stage. As I stepped off, she bought me a drink. Lord, she bought me two. Oh, and pretty soon, forgot all about what I was supposed to do. She asked me to stay. As we reached the door, showed me inside, threw her coat on the floor. She said, "You're just like my dad. I can see you ain't got no home. Run off after your dream. Leave a good woman all alone." With the sleet on the window, she poured some wine. 2 o'clock in the morning, put on Patsy Cline with her boots undone and her hair down. They scraped me into the van, Snow piling up at dawn. Showdown in DC. Best be moving on. I never saw a spring with so much snow, like every cherry tree. Let every petal go. Down your soft cheek crawls another tear. Oh, how the moss grows thick on everything round here. Thank you. Yeah. That happened in New York too. Just like. Well, yeah. You could be from anywhere, right? No, it's just kind of crazy, you know. These like, you could go your whole life and never have a drunken one-night stand in New York City on a blizzard, you know. Much less after playing a weird show in some Brooklyn bar. Some people do it a lot. But that was my one. And it's really crazy because I literally played a show on Mother's Day with my wife in Atlanta, and that was the first show we'd played in like, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks or something like that. Because we've just been busy. I've been working those 12-hour days. And like that was cool. It's always a trip. But I really, it's strange for someone who played like 150 shows a year at one point to be like as lonely a guy as I am and really does not playing enough music. So I'm so glad to be here. It's really awesome. Thanks to all of you for being here. I'll make sure this is, you know, I tune because I care, but I also have perfect pitch, which is not all it's cracked up to be. I love guitars, but you know, they're full of overtones and like, it really can be terrible. But this is, you know, I don't know if y'all have been watching the like, not so much the news, but the social media stuff about the Gaza genocide. I mean, probably some. It's really hard. I feel like I have to share information. I have to show up in many ways, and you have to see some of this stuff. I will not watch any of the really, truly horrific stuff. But there are these like IDF soldiers, these kids, who are just these snotty, awful people, taking selfies in the ruins and posting them on Instagram, doing the awful, dreadful things that they're doing. It's so sick and disgusting. And among all the other horrific things that are happening So anyway, this is an ode to those everyday monsters. What if there were everyday monsters under your bed? Yeah, maybe they never touch you. They live in some screen, the ads your brain just memorizes. they steal a thing that you be prized. Ooh, everyday monsters. Ooh, everyday monsters. What if there were everyday monsters driving the tanks, guiding the drones to bomb kids, taking a selfie, wearing your dead baby's lingerie? Sometimes they steal a whole country. Ooh, everyday monsters. Ooh, everyday monsters. Ooh, what if there were everyday monsters sitting at desks, looking at notes and numbers, smiling at you as they gesture from the podium, as they sign the check to buy the bombs? Ooh, everyday monsters. Ooh, everyday monsters. Hard to write again. I was like a very political person, and I've been writing songs a long time, but it's very challenging to write a good protest song that you feel like getting up and singing. A good one. It's okay if it's not that good. It's important that we get up and do it. But for a discerning songwriter, it can be, well, I was happy that one came out that way. So, can I play a cover?
Well, we're live streaming to YouTube.
I won't do that. All right. I have plenty of original songs. That's cool. Yeah. How about a fun one? I spent a long time. My dad's a poet, and I grew up thinking that you had to write literary songs, and now spent a lot of time becoming a really good poetic songwriter. And then I realized that you should really have fun with your music too, and like write some dumb fun songs. And so I tried to do that some years ago. I was fairly successful with it. In terms of writing the songs, not that it was very successful, but anyway, here's one of my dumb fun songs. that it, or do we do more, or do we?
There's your stage clock, you have till 1:30.
Oh, okay, great, sweet, more time, more fun. Great, let's stretch out then. As said, I'm not playing a whole lot of shows these days, so it's kind of gets to be an open book for me. So this is an old song. This one I wrote a very long time ago. One of the first songs I ever recorded. Was over, you packed up. I walked you to the bus stop, waiting for you to say something like, the things you have and the things I've got, we sure did steal an awful lot away from each other in a short time. And the trucks roll down the road at night, the flag man with his flashlight, finishing the road for the coming day. They do it late so you can't see them. They wear masks, the light is dim. In the morning there's a new road to the same old place. Fox came to me long ago. Where he is now, I don't know. He's not coming back though anyway. I stack old wood to cook my meals, say my prayers alone and feel my way across the room to my window to watch the trucks roll down the road at night. The flag man, his flashlight, finishing the road for the coming day. They do it late so you can't see them. They wear masks, the light is dim. In the morning there's a new road to the same old place. Let's see if I can do another dumb fun song. Not enough of those around.
I like the tuxedo.
Oh, thank you. You're a man of discerning taste. It's a uniform. There's a few of us running around.
Yeah.
It's formal. It's a formal affair.
I go to the mall tomorrow.
Nice.
Go to Target.
I met my friend Peter Case at the airport one time. We walk up and it was like, hey, that's me. We're like totally wearing the same hat, same D-Day tuxedo.
I love Peter Case.
Yeah, he's absolute gem. Fantastic guy. All right, let's see what I can do here. Actually, I keep banging into my pocket knife. And I always carry my pocket knife. I saved a man's life with this one time. Cut him out of his seatbelt. He was hanging upside down in a burning car. I crawled in, cut the seatbelt, pulled him out. Car was engulfed in flames in like less than a minute. It's pretty wild. Always carry a pocket knife. That happened in Florida. We rolled down the King's Ferry. Your roommate got the hand of me. We embraced with the floor shaking. We did a dance and we all fell in. The summer being almost done, the heat bugs had us on the run. I was broke, thank God for girls. Paid my way and they grew my world. The sea wind blew with bunker oil. When it didn't smell like roofing tar. We misspent our precious nights in and out of those dockside bars. The summer being almost done, the heat bugs had us on the run. I was broke, thank God for girls. Paid my way and they grew my world. The last night full of cherry bounce. Back in the room with the boombox out. We embraced with the floor shaking. We did a dance and we all fell in. Summer being almost done, the heat bugs had us on the run. I was broke, thank God for girls. Paid my way and they grew my world. Thank you, SERFA.